Hello and good afternoon, everyone, to CTA Quick Bites. My name is Vinay Sharma, and I am your host for this afternoon. And today we have a very, very special young woman, okay, an ex alumni of CTA, a proud cabin crew today. And tell you a little bit about her, she's a trained dancer. She knows creative dancing. She's learned the classical style. She's a travel enthusiast. She's a foodie, loves cooking, adventurous, and would want to do paragliding and bungee jumping, which is on her bucket list. So we have a very exciting young woman, Priyanka Ghosh.
Hello, good to see you after such a long time.
Yeah, same here, Priyanka. Same here. At least CTA Quick Bites is giving us a chance to meet you all again. And a
Yeah,
very warm welcome, Priyanka, to CTA Quick Bites. It's lovely having you back with us.
thank you so
Uh,
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking out time to come to this show, Priyanka.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and yeah, so let's begin, Priyanka. And my
Yeah,
first question to you would be that you've been flying for quite some time now, Priyanka. Okay,
yeah,
and do you think after having flown for how much 3 years,
yeah. It's been 3 years. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Do you think it was a right decision taken by you as far as your career or profession is concerned?
I mean, of course. I mean, yes. It's been 3 years now. I'm working with SpiceJet, and I have never looked back. I mean,
Okay.
of course, I always wanted something very different in my life. Not that a 9 to 5 job is not was not never in my list. So I love to explore the world and new food. So I have never regretted choosing this profession ever in my life. So
Right.
wonderful. Yeah.
Right. And I think here I would like to point out something, Priyanka, that even with the way the world is right now, the situation, the pandemic. I think
Yeah.
yours is one profession, with a few more, who have still been doing what you were supposed to do, right? Dealing with
Yes.
passengers, dealing with guests.
Yes.
So I think
Yes.
that also makes it such a noble profession, and
Yes.
people taking all
Yes.
those risks and still
Taking
traveling.
those people
Right, right,
to their home
right.
back, it's a great,
Absolutely,
opportunity.
absolutely.
People are staying at home, out of their, city for such a long time, and I'm getting the opportunity to, give that thing.
To get them back, right? All of them
Yeah.
longing to do. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. So Priyanka, having said that, that you are enjoying what you're doing. Did you always want to be a cabin crew, a flight attendant? Was it your career choice, anyways?
Yes, I would like to share a story there. Like a few days before, I was looking on my thing, this slam book. So it was written. There is a thing, no, profession, what you want to become in life, So I have written, I want to become an air hostess.
Air
you know,
hostess.
yes, air hostess. So I was like, it was I think class 4 slam book. So from ever since I was in class 4, I always wanted, and I have always dreamt to become. So I think it's a childhood dream come true. Yeah.
Wow, I think not many people kind of make it to what they always wanted to be, right?
Yes, yes,
They end up
yes.
doing other professions, but they're lucky.
Yeah, I'm so
But maybe you were very
lucky. I
focused.
really
You were
thank
very
God.
focused. But I think you were always very focused towards what you wanted to be, and there you are
Yes.
today, flying as a cabin crew. So, what Priyanka? What is the most amazing thing about your profession? What do you really like about your profession?
This is my favorite question. People ask me often. So, what do you like about this profession? Yeah,
Mhm.
I think this profession. I mean, living in a five-star hotel. I mean, in a week, I think you get to live in a five-star hotel for three tries. I mean,
Mhm.
like that. So you get to live in a five-star hotel, uh, travel for free,
Yeah.
and explore
You're paid to
new
do you're
dishes.
paid to do that, right? You get
Yeah,
paid in money.
yeah. We get layovers, and we are paid for that. I mean,
Right.
which job would give you such opportunity to explore such beautiful thing?
Right.
Traveling is something is very beautiful. It keeps your mind also fresh. So
Right. Right. And I think traveling also educates you, isn't it? You learn so much
yeah,
when you
yeah. Learn
travel.
so much about different religion, caste, and
Right.
yeah, a lot of things. A lot of things.
Right. And I think also what your profession gives you back is, so many pleasant memories, right? So many people
So
appreciating what you do, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
When people appreciates for the work you're doing, I mean, uh, old people, uh, I mean everybody, when
Right.
they appreciate you're doing such a great work due to this pandemic. I mean, I
Correct.
this pandemic, I have got a lot of appreciation that in this pandemic also you're working and all. So yeah.
Priyanka, your work it calls for a lot of physical strain, and like you have to be active physically most of the time while
Yeah.
you're working, and you're working in artificially created atmospheres, and so that
Yeah.
what do you do? आप क्या करते हो, to keep yourself fit, Priyanka? Because I know this is very physically demanding. What do you do to keep yourself fit?
See, the thing is, everything works from here. Okay, uh, from here, everything. So if you're mentally like fit, no, you can do anything in this world. Mentally, you should be really fit. So it's like we have to get up early in the morning. Early in the morning, I mean 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not that like every day we are working like that. Every day our time schedule is not like that. So it's like we get rest also,
Mhm.
appropriate rest also. So it goes in a cycle. So I think like I personally think that you have to be very clear and fit from your like from mentally you have to be very fit so
Mhm.
that you can work efficiently.
Right. And also प्रियंका, जो अभी एक बात हो रही है is
Hmm.
कि आप लोगों को PPE kits पहन के काम करना पड़ रहा है,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which is not the usual way of working, right?
No, no.
So आप कैसे, like how are you coping? आप कैसे इसको, like PPE kits तो देख के डर लगता है, to be very honest, कि it's to be so
Yeah,
sweating inside and all, right? लेकिन
yeah.
आप कैसे cope करते हो? How are you doing it?
Actually, it's been, I think, 1 year we are wearing those PP kits. Now it's okay, we don't feel anything. I mean, like, I don't feel anything. But then,
Okay.
yeah, before I would say, oh my God, it was a terrible experience, Before I would, like, May, June, it's a time where it's a summer time, right? And you sweat
Mhm.
so much. It's not that you're standing at a point. You're walking also, right? So walking with those PP kits, it's like terrible experience. To be very honest, terrible experience. But then it has like habituated. I'm like literally habituated now. It's okay.
Mhm.
We used to get rashes on our skin due to those sweats and all that, And still
Mhm.
now, when we are wearing a mask, for around 6 hours, 7 hours, like that, so we get a lot of rashes on our skin. It's terrible. So still now we get, but then it's habituated. I mean, it has been habituated.
It must have been challenging in the beginning, but now you get used to.
Yeah,
But
must
still,
be. Yes, it was a
to
challenging. It was
Yeah.
totally a new thing, right? All of a sudden, you're wearing those PP kits, you look like a ghost. I mean, and those bands, I mean,
Right. The
shields,
shield and all.
shields, yeah, shields. Your head used to pain like anything, anything. So, yeah,
But
now though
yet
it's
you people
okay.
carry on.
Yeah, with
But
a
yet you
smile.
people carry on. I mean, that's
With
calls
a
for a big
smile.
salute. Yeah. करेक्ट करेक्ट. अब एक और बात बताओ प्रियंका. पीपी किट की बात हुई है तो इवन जो आपके पैसेंजर्स हैं उनको कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स फॉलो करने करने पड़ते हैं, राइट?
हाँ,
बट आई एम
एग्जैक्टली।
श्योर एक चैलेंज है कि बहुत लोग फॉलो नहीं करते होंगे.
नहीं करते, या ऑब्वियसली दे
नहीं
डोंट फॉलो
करते.
इट।
ओके. फिर आप लोग क्या करते?
Okay, the thing is, in the beginning, no, there was no such rules. There were no such punishments, or uh, there were rules that you have to wear it, but they were like there were nothing written. Now the government has
अच्छा.
like done it like this, that if you do not wear it, no, there will be repercussions. You can be handed over to a police. Okay, so there are strict rules now. So people, yeah, they listen now, because when we tell them then these are the, I mean, repercussions you have to follow.
Consequences.
If
हाँ
you do
हाँ.
not follow this is going to happen. They are bound to, I mean, and there are people who helps us if they do not
Okay.
wear it. Then also there are people, but then if we tell them nicely, they don't wear it. If
Yes.
you tell a little bit firmly, they will wear it. Okay. There are some
Because I
stubborn people. I don't want to wear means I don't want to wear it. It's kind of like that. Still now. It's a second wave. Still now there are people. But then there are, I mean, replications and strict rules are being followed.
so your profession also calls you to be a little stern at times, right? A little
Yeah, I
stern at
mean,
times.
always.
Okay. Okay, प्रियंका थोड़ा शिफ्ट करते हैं
Yeah.
from PPE kits and COVID. Okay. Uh, I'm asking you this question because आप हमारे student रहे हो. You have been a student.
Hmm.
And you also went through the internship program. हाँ.
Yes.
अब बहुत लोग जो एस्पायर करते हैं, इवन से सीटीए ज्वाइन करने से पहले भी उनके मन में एक डाउट होता है. ये आप आज क्लियर करो बिकॉज आप गॉन थ्रू दिस. वो कहते हैं कि मुझे कैबिन क्रू बनना है, मैं होटल में इंटर्नशिप क्यों करूं क्योंकि हमारी इंटर्नशिप होटल में.
Hmm.
आपने 3 months किया था, राइट, फ्रॉम ओबरॉयज, राइट प्रियंका?
Yes, I have done it from Oberoi and Kolkata.
नाउ आपको कौन क्या बेनिफिट्स लगे वहां से? ऑफ कोर्स उसके बाद सीधा अप्रूव बन गए, आई नो दैट. लेकिन वो जो 3 महीने आपने बिताए, what benefits, why don't you tell कि, how was it helpful for you?
Okay, for me, it has been a like huge difference. Like I was not that confident. Okay, I was from a very beginning. I was really shy. Okay, so I was not that confident speaking to people like that. Like if somebody comes all of a sudden, a very renowned person, he comes in front of me, I would have, everybody would stammer, I mean. So that thing has changed a lot, I mean, in hotels, and I've gained a lot of confidence while speaking. And service part, how to be so gentle. Like, service is kind of very different, right?
Right.
So that is service part. I have learned a lot how to be so kind to people. I've learned a lot from Oberoi. I mean, it has a life changing experience for me. So because of, I think because of that experience, I have like it's been very easy for me to give an interview for my on like crew for an
For a
interview
crew,
of, yeah.
yeah.
Been a very, and and I would like to like add on that whenever you go for an interview, no, they always like look for those who are you know, from a service department, service,
Right,
and those who are from hotels, you know.
right,
So yeah,
right.
I have lot of friends. I mean, lot of friends who are from hotel background.
From
So I have a lot
hotels.
of colleagues actually.
Mm,
They are from hotel background. So yeah, and life becomes a little easier when you go um, in this profession. You know.
right. And
So that's the
Priyanka,
thing.
that is exactly the reason, when we had started internship was,
Hmm.
that our students get to see, what hospitality is all about, or experience
Yes.
rather than just see
Hmm.
experience what hospitality is all about.
Yeah.
Because, in a classroom, there is a saying that there is no difference in a classroom between theory and practical,
Yes.
right? In a
Yes.
classroom, it is
Practically
only when
is
you
very
it is
different.
only when you do
Very.
it, right? And
Hmm.
it is very important for any candidate aspiring to make it big in this industry, be it hotels, be it airlines, to actually have seen what hospitality is, how it is practiced. That makes a
Yes.
huge difference in the whole personality of that aspirant. And that is exactly why we had started internship. And I'm so glad, that you could go through it and it has helped you.
Yes.
Now, Priyanka, uh, you've flown, right, for almost 3 years now. Any scary moment so far?
Yes. Scary moment was, I mean, it's a life and death situation. I mean, like, I got
Oh,
scared.
really?
I literally got scared, to be very honest. I don't know you remember or not. There was an incident, Air India incident. The plane crashed or something.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
and yeah, so
yes.
after that incident, after 1 week of that incident, we had a very bad turbulence. In my whole life I've never seen that kind of a turbulence. I used to enjoy turbulence. These like this I used to enjoy, but then that particular day I got so freaking scared. I mean, uh, and first though we misapproached, you know and we took off. Then captain tells us that we don't know we would be able to land or not. uh, we are trying, well, the second time we're trying it. If not, then we'll divert it. Okay. And I was like, and that
Right,
that
right.
landing was terrible. Landing was terrible. So, and so he tried again. Okay, the landing was, oh my god, like, I'm not been able to explain. I won't be able to explain how it was. It landed like this,
Yes, like a
and our
thug.
jump
Yeah.
seat, yeah, a thug, and our jump seat was like this. And you won't believe I cried when that we vacate the runway. No, when still you are in runway, it's a danger. When you vacate, when I vacate the runway, no, I was like, oh my god, what have I experienced? I mean, I'm so young to die right now, or to
No,
experience such thing. Oh my god, there were people, there were small kids, and I was at the back. I mean, if it would have been landed, no, tail first and then the nose. So it's kind. I got so scared. I still remember who was the captain. I still remember the crew, and SCC was calling us and telling, please, your brace commands and all that. No, that time, so I got all be scared. So yeah, we have these
but,
kind of things. So
but I'm
it's fun
sure it is
also.
rare,
It's fun
rare,
also.
because I know that air travel still is the safest form of traveling. It is the safest form of traveling.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Priyanka, you did tell about us about a scary moment. Now tell us about a pleasant memory that you have from that days.
Pleasant memory. Okay. Like when I got my first wings, no, that was. I mean, I can't even forget. That is the most memorable day of my life. I mean, I have worked so hard, like, to get that wing. When they put it, no, I mean, like,
Wow,
that is the memorable day of my life. I mean, I can't.
wow,
I
yeah,
can't even,
yeah.
like,
I
forget
understand.
those moments. Yeah,
I
I
understand.
waited for such a long time.
Right,
So
right. You always
yeah,
wait for that moment, isn't it? Right,
yes,
Priyanka? Yeah,
yes,
I'm sure must have been a wonderful moment. Priyanka,
wonderful. Yeah.
okay, last question, okay? I told you we will not take much time of yours.
Yeah.
There are plenty of young boys and girls, okay, waiting to become ladies and gentlemen, right? Okay, wanting to be a flight attendant like
Yeah.
you. You've trained for it, you've flown for 3 years. What advice, what
Yeah.
suggestions would you give them at this point in time?
I would like to say that be determined. You always wanted to become this, you will achieve it. Okay, if you
Hmm.
really want it, no, if you really want it, and if you really practice everything, like you have to pass the interview, pass.
Hmm.
Everything is in that interview, so prepare for that interview, watch videos, people are there to help you, right? So I think you have determined, if you are very much determined and you focus that I want to become a cabin crew, you will become. If I can become, anybody can become. And yeah, and I remember in my interview days, my personal interview time, my last question was, if we give you your base on Chennai, what are you supposed to do? And I was like, sir, if I can survive in Oberoi for 3 months, I can survive anywhere in this world. I mean, if you see the Oberoi's bunker room, no, it's terrible. It's very good. I mean, you will enjoy. But
I know what you're trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you have to be very much determined. You want this job, mother. You want this job. So yeah, and it's
So,
a wonderful job. I mean, it's a
so
beautiful experience.
if you're talking
If I
about
can, yeah,
if you're talking about Oberoi experience, I think you have to pass through fire, to come out as gold,
yeah,
isn't it? So
yeah.
that is how those
This
days are, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
profession gives you so much. I mean, uh, you you can help. We are trained as a first aider as well, right?
right.
So you can help. I mean, who else knows how to give a CPR, man?
Correct,
Anybody. I mean,
correct,
it's a wonderful job. So
correct,
if you have dreamt about it, so it's a
correct,
wonderful thing that you have dreamt about this kind of a job. So
correct.
yeah, you can achieve it. I'm hundred and one
I,
percent sure.
yeah, it is I think a very noble profession with a lot of perks. Like this,
Yes.
getting to stay in hotels, layovers, seeing new
Hmm.
places, free flight
Yes.
tickets and all, right? So a lot of perks, but
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very noble profession. So
Yeah.
all young uh, uh, viewers watching this and
Yes. Do not
aspiring
lose
to,
hope.
oh
You
yeah,
will get it.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Be determined, keep working on your skills, and
Yeah.
I think there's nothing which you can't achieve if you keep working on yourself. Priyanka, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
It was
so
an
much.
absolute pleasure to have you and chat with you.
Thank
Okay,
Thank you
and
so
please
much. Thank
continue the
you.
good work that you're doing. We wish you higher
Thank you.
heights. We wish you that we wish you continued success, Priyanka.
Yeah.
And
Thank you so
yeah,
much. Thank you
we
so
hope
much. It was a
our
pleasure to
pleasure,
meet
Priyanka.
you, sir,
Absolute pleasure.
after
And we
such
hope
a
we
long
can meet
time.
you again on CTA Quick Bites, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Later,
Sure.
right? Yeah. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself, Priyanka. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of CTA Quick Bites today. So we call it a wrap there, and we will see you again on Saturday with another eminent personality. Thank you so much. Please stay safe and have a good day ahead. Goodbye.